welcome to our Summer Sundays of We Time. As we get into week 3 of our theme with plants and food, we're going to take a quick pause to also mention that today is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all of the dads, grandpas, father figures in our life that we are so grateful for. I have something I'd like us to try. As we find our space, like we always like to mention, we're going to try a little experiment. We're going to close our eyes and take a deep breath. As we have our eyes closed and we're breathing, I want you to think of a place that you just feel super safe and comfortable in. It could be your room or the forest or a backyard or a special room in your house. I want you to think about what that feels like and what it smells like and what it looks like in your minds. I want you to think about how restful it feels to be able to have that space. Okay, let's open our eyes. Did you think of any cool spots? I want you to think about that time where we rest and we quiet our minds. Because as we learn about our story today, it's real important to know that God gave us an extra day of rest. And this story that we're going to hear from Leviticus talks about the importance of resting on a 7th day or week or year and how it helps us be able to regrow. When Moses was on the mountain, God said to him, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, 'Here are the instructions for the land I am giving you. Plant your fields for 6 years. Cut back your vines for 6 years. Gather the crops for 6 years. But in the 7th year, the land will have a Sabbath rest dedicated to the Lord. In the 7th year, you must not plant or prune. You must not harvest or gather. It will be a year of special rest for the land. Whatever the land produces during its rest will be your food. It will be for you, for everyone who works with you and for you, and for any visitors who come to you, and for all the animals, the ones you raise and the wild ones. You can eat everything the land produces.'" Thanks for listening, friends. Do you think it would have been hard to not plant or do anything for a whole year? I thought that would have been probably a big struggle because you had to work so hard for the 6 years, and then at the 7th year, whole year, God says, don't touch anything. And I wonder why. Why do you think God said to the Israelites, rest, let the land rest? I think it was God's way of showing us that it's okay to stop, to let it soak in, to take that time for yourself, for the land, for others, to be able to regroup. Because guess what happened in that year, friends? Everything replenished and more than they can think. And they were able to feed and provide for so many people. So I think, just like the Bible likes to tell us in so many different ways, that it might not just be about the land. It's about making sure that we give ourselves the time to be able to rest and regroup so we could be better than ever too. And what better day to talk about rest than letting Dad have it on Father's Day, right? I think he deserves it on this one day. And it happens to fall on the Sabbath day. So I feel like we got to do it, right? Yeah. Our activity today, besides our cards and our coloring pages, if you still didn't get the booklet, we have plenty at church that you're more than welcome to come and pick up whenever you're able. But today's activity is for the dads. So I would love to show you this piece of paper. You may have already gotten an email from me, but this is part of our activity. So we need this construction paper, and you'll see the rest in my little video to show us how we can make this really cool thing for Dad. You ready? Big shout out to my son Ellis for being my helper today, because I'm afraid my hands would not have fit on this cool piece of paper. So this is what this looks like. And you know what? We're making one for our pop and our papa and all the cool dudes that are fathers in our lives that help us. So feel free to make as many as you'd like and give them to all the dads that are so dear to your hearts. Gentle God, thank you for all that your earth provides. Thank you for knowing what is best for us and for all the earth, and for the goodness of rest. Amen. I love our time together on Sundays. I can't wait to start seeing you guys more and more as the summer continues. Please have a lovely day. Give your dad that rest. And we'll see you next week. Happy Father's Day.